One night, I was in the office late, and there was a knock on the door. This was when we were in the large Civil War restored building that we had. And I went down to the first floor where the entry was. I found a woman standing at the door in tears, saying that I've lost it all. I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well, I'm a social worker working with this neighborhood, and the developer has now come through with offers to all 90 families to buy their homes so that he could get a shopping center going as soon as possible." So I left the building, walked back to this house where they were still meeting, and I asked them if they were sure that they wanted to sell. "Well, I think that most people wanted to sell." I said, "Would it bother you folks if we got a group of survey research people to come in and talk about privately, to each one privately, about their desires and intentions and their means?" Because the neighborhood had no sewer and water. It would cost each household something to just improve to that extent, to have a decent road and sewer and water hooked up. And they said they'd be willing to have that happen. So we delayed the decision and set about to get a 2-week period of time where that research was done, whereas they had told the developer that 100% were willing to sell, but it wasn't true. They were simply pressured. And this was being a confidential survey, it was okay. So then, that gave the green light to a study, and we then took off, and over a period of about a year, we figured out a way in which each family could pay for their own way, given the small federal money that could come for the restoration of the neighborhood. And so we worked out this scatterboard of unique individual circumstances, 90 families, and about 20 new units then came out of that would be low, modest homes, and a park center, a walkway system, and the commercial, rather than to be the new shopping center, could be placed on the corner and be a kind of a convenience center of 2 or 3 shops, gas station. And the developer decided that that would be good enough for him as well. And the plan was approved and constructed.